working, then a little bit of break. Very nice. So I figured out why the video wasn't working yesterday.
Why?
Because now I think YouTube has a way to hear, so you know, in case it happened to you, it has a button underneath that you have to say what quality you want. If you make it automatic, it makes it really crappy.
Oh,
So I show you. So here, this here. So si yeah,
calidad.
calidad está en Spanish. Pero if you put
Quality.
automatic, it's really bad. You have to do that. It took me, I have to actually research it because I didn't know why I was getting such a bad quality.
Are there any other videos of music that are good?
Yeah, there are many, but this is the only one I have because it has the lyrics and so on and so forth. But yeah, we can look for more. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a charity. They want to sing a charity today?
Whatever. You have those too. You have those same too.
Well, I have more. I just need that. Some of them don't have they don't have the lyrics because
Oh,
more in the Bhakti Sadhana they sing every day, but
yeah.
sometimes
Just
quality of the
play whatever you want.
okay.
Yeah.
So I look for tomorrow, so it's easier. Today
Okay.
we play the same one, but
I'll be
tomorrow,
I'll be quiet now.
yeah, that's okay. You can sing if you want.
I'm singing. Not no, I'm singing to myself.
Okay, for tomorrow I look for a different video. Haribol. 1 second. Okay. All right. Are you ready to read, or you want the Besha to read, or how's it going?
I can read unless he wants to read.
You guys decide.
I might not be here Friday and the weekend, so we can, you know.
He can read now and he can read then. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudidayat. Before reciting the Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the very means of conquest, one should offer respectful obeisances unto the personality of Godhead Narayan, unto Narayan Rishi, the supermost human being, unto Mother Saraswati, the goddess of learning, and unto Srila Vyasadeva, the author. Okay.
This one yesterday, Varisha, because you were reading. Vyasadeva. Yes, yes.
No.
No, Vyasadeva?
Oh yeah, maybe we did, yeah.
Yeah, Vyasadeva, I think we did.
That was the last one.
Yes, okay, there you go.
All right. Nara Devatyam Apana Sura Karya Chikirsaya Samudra Nigrahadini Chakre Viryani Yatta Param. Translation. Oh, this is weird. I don't know. My screen is like covering some of it. So can you scroll it down just a little bit? Like, yeah. Oh, you did something and it moved. There's like a big black block on the screen. No one else has that?
Yesterday they told me the same thing happened. No, somebody must be hacking my thing. I have no idea. Because
No, you got it there.
You're
Oh,
moving it.
Yeah, I see it.
the black now.
Right?
Yeah.
There
What'd
you
you
go.
do? It disappeared.
Okay, so this is the screen that I have for your pictures.
Oh, yeah, it was covering it. Okay. Translation. In the 18th incarnation, the Lord appeared as King Rama. in order to perform some pleasing work for the demigods. He exhibited superhuman powers by controlling the Indian Ocean and then killing the atheist King Ravana, who was on the other side of the sea. Purport. The personality of Godhead Sri Ram assumed the form of a human being and appeared on the earth for the purpose of doing some pleasing work for the demigods or the administrative personalities to maintain the order of the universe. Sometimes great demons and atheists like Ravana and Hiranyakashipu and many others become very famous due to advancing material civilization by the help of material science and other activities with a spirit of challenging the established order of the Lord. For example, the attempt to fly to other planets by material means is a challenge to the established order. The conditions of each and every planet are different, and different classes of human beings are accommodated there for particular purposes mentioned in the codes of the Lord. But puffed up by tiny success and material advancement, sometimes the godless materialists challenge the existence of God. Ravana was one of them, and he wanted to deport ordinary men to the planet of Indra, heaven, by material means, without consideration of the necessary qualifications. He wanted a staircase to be built up, directly reaching the heavenly planet, so that people might not be required to undergo the routine of pious work necessary to enter that planet. He also wanted to perform other acts against the established rule of the Lord. He even challenged the authority of Sri Ram, the personality of Godhead, and kidnapped his wife Sita. Of course, Lord Ram came to chastise this atheist, answering the prayer and desire of the demigods. He therefore took up the challenge of Ravana, and the complete activity is the subject matter of the Ramayana. Because Lord Ramachandra was the personality of Godhead, he exhibited superhuman activities which no human being, including the materially advanced Ravana, could perform. Lord Ramachandra prepared a royal road on the Indian Ocean with stones that floated on the water. The modern scientists have done research in the area of weightlessness, but it is not possible to bring in weightlessness anywhere and everywhere. But because weightlessness is the creation of the Lord, by which he can make the gigantic planets fly and float in the air, he made the stones even within this earth to be weightless, and prepared a stone bridge on the sea without any supporting pillar. That is the display of the power of God.
I'm laughing about the want to make something to get to the heavens without going to God, and now the scientists are trying to get to the space and the universe, you know, and they don't want to believe in God. Same idea, you know, same process. Yeah. Well, Ramayana is very large, but yesterday I was looking because I'm interested sometimes in history and discoveries. They always show up on my channel, you know. So they were showing this place, I don't know which place, in the middle of the ocean where there's tons of stones, you know, and they're built from one peak. The stone comes from one peak, which is like, I don't know how many, 10 kilometers away from where they landed, and they're heavy, like super heavy. And so the locals say that they were like, you know, the superpowers did it, you know, they were not, and, you know, people, scientists don't accept that as a superpower. This doesn't exist that, you know. And so they try to scratch your heads like, but how did they happen? So, you know, Krishna, with our little amount of knowledge, we think we can understand everything, and whatever doesn't fit our little brain and, you know, discoveries and man rules, you know, then it's like, you know, um, yeah. So there is no way to understand all the activities and the things that even now on this planet right now, we don't see the floating stones, but we see, you know, the pyramids and these other places I just saw, you know, discover, you know, so many things doesn't matches.
Do you remember I think it was the late 90s when Ganesh started drinking milk?
Yep.
And all the milk disappeared? I wonder what the scientists thought of that.
I can't. I mean,
Did you feed him milk?
no, I wasn't.
I did.
No,
Yeah,
very
and
nice.
he drank it.
Very nice, very nice. No, he wasn't.
I'm
But
a
yeah, I knew about it. So yeah. So there are many things like that, even now this little boy who is 6 years old, when they think that he's a reincarnation of Einstein, because he can do physics and maths and whatever, and he's 10 years old in Harvard now or something like that. But at 6 years old, he couldn't speak much, and he was solving, calculus equations and physics and
Wow.
whatever. So how can they explain that? They don't believe in reincarnation, so it's hard to explain it. And if, really, if you don't have a very deep philosophy, a lot of things doesn't make sense. That's why people drink alcohol and take drugs, because, like, okay, I don't know, but I don't want to think. I don't want to think. Just let me something to numb me to figure out. But anyway, I'm happy we have this philosophy, because
Mhm.
for me, at least, I'm a logical mind. It makes more sense,
Mm.
even though it's difficult because there's so many things and so many different pastimes. Still, it makes more sense than anybody else who has a theories of philosophy or whatever.
Yeah. It makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
All right, Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 3, verse 23.
Yep.
In the 19th and 20th incarnations, the Lord advented himself as Lord Balaram and Lord Krishna in the family of Vrishni, the Yadu dynasty, and by so doing, he removed the burden of the world. Purport. The specific mention of the word Bhagavan in this text indicates that Balaram and Krishna are original forms of the Lord. This will be further explained later. Lord Krishna is not an incarnation of the Purusha. As we learned from the beginning of this chapter, he is directly the original personality of Godhead, and Balaram is the first plenary manifestation of the Lord. From Balaram, the first phalanx of plenary expansions, Vasudev, Sankarshan, Aniruddha, and Pradyumna expands. Lord Sri Krishna is Vasudev, and Balaram is Sankarshan.
Very nice. So yeah, this is the taste. We are monotheist. We believe only in one God. Like, we don't believe in many gods. And the thing, there are many forms of Krishna. So how comes we are monotheistic, but is Vamana and Vyasadeva. So it's the same God, but it manifests. That's why that chart we saw yesterday, is the different expansions or manifestations of him. They have different, some of them are for lila, some of them are for purpose, like the guna avatars, for creation, maintenance, and destruction. Some of them are for, like in this, for different things. But Krishna and Balaram are, himself. And some of the expansion and manifestation of Krishna have a certain percentage of the qualities of Krishna, and some of them they have 100%, and we have a percentage of Krishna ourselves as Shivas, but it is a minor percentage of the qualities of Krishna. Nobody has all the quality of Krishna, but Krishna is the original. Yeah. So
each of these different expansions has some have 75%, some have 50%, and we have what? Point.
I mean, I can search, I can look for it. You asked me a question.
I don't even know if it says anywhere.
Yes, it says. It says.
Oh, it
Yeah,
does.
it's all written. Yeah.
For us too, how much percent?
Yeah, I don't know, and then I don't remember in my head, but I look for it. You always give me homework, so I look for it and I let you know. I mean, the
A lot
Vesha
of
maybe knows.
questions.
The
I
Vesha
know
knows.
I know that Shiva is the only one that has the most percentage of qualities of what is possible to achieve. It's like 80 and something, 80,
Mm,
85.
don't think so. But I will find out. I will find out. I will say I don't know. I will find out. Let's look at
Yeah.
numbers. Good question. But yeah, it's stated. I will look for it.
Thank you.
One more?
One more.
Go ahead.
We can go more. Okay, verse 24.
Can you see?
No, I'm waiting for you to put the page up. Okay.
I was thinking something was going on, but
Then in the beginning of Kali Yuga, the Lord will appear as Lord Buddha, the son of Anjana in the province of Gaya, just for the purpose of deluding those who are envious of the faithful theist. Purport. Lord Buddha.
okay.
Hmm?
I heard that this Buddha here is not the Buddha for this Kali Yuga, but I don't know. Let's read what it Prabhupada was saying.
Lord Buddha, a powerful incarnation of the personality of Godhead, appeared in the province of Gaya, Bihar, as the son of Anjana, and he preached his own conception of nonviolence and deprecated even the animal sacrifices sanctioned in the Vedas. At the time when Lord Buddha appeared, the people in general were atheistic and preferred animal flesh to anything else. On the plea of Vedic sacrifice, every place was practically turned into a slaughterhouse, and animal killing was indulged in unrestrictedly. Lord Buddha preached nonviolence, taking pity on the poor animals. He preached that he did not have to believe in the tenets of the Vedas and stressed the adverse psychological effects incurred by animal killing. Less intelligent men of the age of Kali who had no faith in God followed his principle, and for the time being they were trained in moral discipline and nonviolence, the preliminary steps for proceeding further on the path of God realization. He deluded the atheists because such atheists who followed his principles did not believe in God, but they kept their absolute faith in Lord Buddha, who himself was the incarnation of God. Thus the faithless people were made to believe in God in the form of Lord Buddha. That was the mercy of Lord Buddha. He made the faithless faithful to him. Killing of animals before the advent of Buddha was the most prominent feature of the society. People claim that these were Vedic sacrifices. When the Vedas are not accepted through the authoritative disciplic succession, the casual readers of the Vedas are misled by the flowery language of that system of knowledge. In the Bhagavad Gita, a comment has been made on such foolish scholars. Avipashchitaha. The foolish scholars of Vedic literature who do not care to receive the transcendental message through the transcendental realized sources of disciplic succession are sure to be bewildered. To them, the ritualistic ceremonies are considered to be all in all. They have no depth of knowledge. According to the Bhagavad Gita 15:15, Vedaischa sarvar aham eva vedya. The whole system of the Vedas is to lead one gradually to the path of the Supreme Lord. The whole theme of Vedic literature is to know the Supreme Lord, the individual soul, the cosmic situation, and the relation between all these items. When the relation is known, the relative function begins. As a result of such a function, the ultimate goal of life, or going back to Godhead, takes place in the easiest manner. Unfortunately, unauthorized scholars of the Vedas become captivated by the purificatory ceremonies only, and natural progress is thereby checked. To such bewildered persons of atheistic propensity, Lord Buddha is the emblem of theism. He therefore, first of all, wanted to check the habit of animal killing. The animal killers are dangerous elements on the path going back to Godhead. There are two types of animal killers. The soul is also sometimes called the animal, or the living being. Therefore, both the slaughter of animals and those who have lost their identity of soul are animal killers. Maharaj Pariksit said that only the animal killer cannot relish the transcendental message of the Supreme Lord. Can you scroll up? Therefore, if people are to be educated to the path of Godhead, they must be taught first and foremost to stop the process of animal killing, as mentioned above. It is nonsensical to say that animal killing has nothing to do with spiritual realization. By this dangerous theory, many so-called sannyasis have sprung up by the grace of Kali Yuga who preach animal killing under the garb of the Vedas. The subject matter has already been discussed in the conversation between Lord Chaitanya and Maulana Chand Kazi Saheb. The animal sacrifice, as stated in the Vedas, is different from the unrestricted animal killing in the slaughterhouse. Because the Asuras, or the so-called scholars of Vedic literatures, put forth forward the evidence of animal killing in the Vedas, Lord Buddha superficially denied the authority of the Vedas. This rejection of the Vedas by Lord Buddha was adopted in order to save people from the vice of animal killing, as well as to save the poor animals from the slaughtering process of their big brothers who clamor for universal brotherhood, peace, justice, and equity. There is no justice when there is animal killing. Lord Buddha wanted to stop it completely, and therefore his cult of ahimsa was propagated not only in India, but also outside the country. Technically, Lord Buddha's philosophy is called atheistic because there is no acceptance of the Supreme Lord, and because that system of philosophy denied the authority of the Vedas. But that is an act of camouflage by the Lord. Lord Buddha is the incarnation of Godhead. As such, he is the original propounder of Vedic knowledge. He therefore cannot reject Vedic philosophy, but he rejected it outwardly because the Sura Dvisa, or the demons who are always envious of the devotees of the Lord, of Godhead, try to support cow killing or animal killing from the pages of the Vedas, and this is now being done by the modernized sannyasis. Lord Buddha had to reject the authority of the Vedas altogether. This is simply technical, and had it not been so, he would not have been so accepted as the incarnation of Godhead. Nor would he have been worshipped in the transcendental songs of the poet Jayadev, who is a Vaishnavacharya. Lord Buddha preached the preliminary principles of the Vedas in a manner suitable for the time, and so also did Sankaracharya, to establish the authority of the Vedas. Therefore, both Lord Buddha and Acharya Sankara paved the path of theism, and Vaishnav Acharyas, specifically Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, led the people on the path towards a realization of going back to Godhead. We are glad that people are taking interest in the nonviolent movement of Lord Buddha, but will they take the matter very seriously and close the animal slaughterhouses altogether? If not, there is no meaning to the ahimsa cult. Srimad Bhagavatam was composed just prior to the beginning of the age of Kali, about 5,000 years ago, and Lord Buddha appeared about 2,600 years ago. Therefore, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord Buddha is foretold. Such is the authority of this clear scripture. There are many such prophecies, and they are being fulfilled one after another. They will indicate the positive standing of Srimad Bhagavatam, which is without any trace of mistake, illusion, cheating, and imperfection, which are the four flaws of all conditioned souls. The liberated souls are above these flaws, therefore they can see and foretell things which are to take place on distant future dates.
This is what Prabhupada used to spend hours talking to people when they came to see him, you know. They will come to see him and they will say, you know, they will argue about something, and then Prabhupada will say, are you a vegetarian? Are you killing animals, you know? Because if you kill animals, there is like a very little else that you may be able to understand, because it's just a simple thing, you know. And you know, and it's very funny. I mean, I have many friends who are Buddhist, and they are not vegetarian either, you know. And I think, but you know, if you hear what Lord, you know, Buddha came to do, you know, how come you're not a vegetarian? But anyway, Maya's illusions is very is very big, and so it's very difficult to yeah. But I don't know. What do you think about this? I mean, about especially the Buddhism.
I mean, aren't there some of them that are vegetarians?
Of course, there is always, you know, but the question is what the philosophy encourage, you know? I
I
mean,
don't know anything about Buddhism, so I don't
okay,
I don't have any thoughts on it. There's no Krishna there, so it seems kind of, I was never interested in it. It didn't seem very exciting. You just sitting and
Yeah,
meditating all day seemed kind of boring to me.
yeah, kind of, yeah. And also because the whole thing is like a nothingness, no, the Brahman basically. But you
Yeah.
know, Krishna give everybody a path, you know, according to their desires and needs and whatever. And Krishna, you know, let them do it, you know. So And
Yeah.
some reason they let it do it. But anyway, so here are the qualities that Devesha, you were right, well, close to right. But anyway, so here, they're talking about the Supreme Personality Goddess. It has 64 qualities in full, okay? This means the qualities, 64 qualities of Krishna are full potential, having 100% of its own attributes. Vishnu Tattva, also God, manifestation, again, the Vishnu Tattvas, have 60 qualities, which in full of the 64 is 93.75 of Krishna qualities. And then here I will read some more on the bottom here. Here, the Shiva Tattva. Now I can pronounce these two words differently. Shiva and Jiva. The Shiva, Lord Shiva, no, has 54 qualities, 84.375 of Krishna qualities, and the Jiva Tattva, nosotros, has 50 qualities, which is 78.125 of Krishna qualities.
That's more than I thought we would have.
Me too. Me too. That's what I said, it's close to what he was saying. So yeah, 64 qualities are here. So look at your qualities you have. They're part of Krishna.
Where
Here,
does it say which 50 we have?
no, but you can see this 64. And
Right.
you will see how many we are missing. I will say all of them, but anyway, because this is for all the jivas,
Well,
okay?
technically, we're only missing 14, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying this is for all the jivas. That means the ant, the spiders, all the jivas, all the jivas have this quality. So not just the human, So
Where's this information from?
this is from ISKCON Desire Tree.
But like which scriptures?
Yeah, I don't know. Good question. They don't quote in here, but I will look more. But this is at least within the.
Because I mean, I would want to know which 14 we don't have, and out of curiosity.
Then you want to know what the 60 are?
I think I saw one. I saw one. Go down, go up, go up.
Up.
No, the other way. Yeah, there. Something.
50.
Yeah, we're not that. We don't have that one.
The Supreme Controller, are you sure?
Oh, it says besides all of the above mentioned 50 qualities, Lord Krishna possesses 5 more.
This is who has 50?
We have 50.
No, we do.
Yeah, Jiva Tattva has 50.
Okay.
And then it goes up from there. So I guess
Yeah.
we have I guess they answered my question.
You're the Supreme Controller. All opulence. But the thing is, we don't know who we are. We think we are this body. And I think that's the problem.
But we're Jiva souls, so we have all those 50.
As a Jiva.
Right?
As a Jiva, yes. As a Jiva, yes, but not as a human being.
Right.
The problem is we think we have these qualities as a human being, and this little body, we have all opulence, all control, and we don't even know control when we go to the bathroom or to speak anything else. So you want to see this 50? Okay.
Yeah, can you just share the link in the thread?
Yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful, auspicious character, extremely pleasing, effulgent, strong, ever youthful. That's what I'm saying. This is the Jiva, no?
Right.
Wonderful.
This is our spiritual bodies.
Exactly. Talk pleasantly. So those who are less covered by the material energy start manifesting those qualities, and they become very attractive because they start seeing through, what you're attracted to is those jiva qualities. You see devotees, they're effulgent, Some devotees are very effulgent. You're close and they're grateful. Firmly determined, pure, self-control, forbearing, forgiving, grave, self-satisfied, magnanimous, religious, heroic, respectful, gentle, liberal, happy, controlled by love, all auspicious, more powerful, all famous. Yeah, we have to explore this more, no?
And then it goes on to list the qualities that we don't have. So that's interesting to me. So I will look at it when you share it on the thread.
Changeless, all cognizant, ever fresh Sachidananda, Posistic all mystic perfections, inconceivable potency, uncountable universe generated by his body. He's the original source of all incarnations. He's the giver of salvation to the entities, enemies who he kills. He's attractor of liberated souls. Here, he's a performer of wonderful variety of pastime. He's surrounded by devotees endowed with wonderful love for Godhead. He attracts all living entities all over the universe by playing his own flute. He has a wonderful excellence of beauty which cannot be rivaled anywhere in the creation. Anyway, so here it is. Look, Lord Krishna, 100%. Vishnu Tattva, 93%. Jiva Tattva, 84%. And Jiva Tattva, 78%. Yeah, I'm surprised they are here. Source.
Dandavats.com.
Yeah. Anyway, we can look more and where this come the. Well, this is the same.
Right. It doesn't say which scriptures it's from.
Yeah, we're going to look. We're going to research this.
At the bottom, it said something. According to the Bhagavad Gita. Oh, okay. No, that's something else.
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay.
We're going to look. We always give me homework. That's good.
Thank you.
You can look too. I'm not the only one who can look. Yeah. So anybody can look and, when you find it, and if you see this online and and you think these idiots don't know anything, please tell us. We are happy to hear. Anyway, thank you so much for reading. And let's offer respectful obeisance to all devotee Vaishnavas of the Lord. They are like a desire trees, able to fulfill everyone's desire and the full of compassion for the conditioned soul. Vanchakalpata Rubascha, Kripasindu Vyabacha, Patitanam Pavanibhyo, Vaishnavibhyo, Namo Namaha. Hari Hari, thank you for being here. Have a wonderful day at work. And see you tomorrow, same channel, same time.
Yeah.
Reading and learning.
Oh.
Reading and learning. Hari Hari. I'm happy that we are open to what we don't know.